Sorry, oh. You will say, why is he shouting like that? Has this guy gone mad? I'm very normal. Yeah! Lights! The devil wanted me to shout in sorrow, but I'm shouting in joy. Yeah! Yeah! My testimony is long, but I will just take from this feast, the Feast of Trumpets on Monday. I was not prepared at all, but God came on our Father in the Lord and gave me grace. He looked at me and said, come, you. I thought he first called my brother, and he came out, and he looked again and he called me and he said, you, come. And grace found me there and brought me to the altar, and I joined in the Feast of Trumpets. That night we went home. We gave thanks to God at 12 and went to bed. I was sleeping in the room, but I had to open everywhere, open the windows, put on the fan, because I like the cold. But the children had cold already. So I also bless God for the Spirit of God in my wife. Please help me celebrate the Spirit of God in her.
Hallelujah.
And she came, she tapped me and said, she called me the name she calls me.
Choco.
I said, please, she wants to lock the windows and off the fan because of the children. I said, okay. I moved to the living room and I laid and slept. I was in and out of the sleep. The gen was on because there was no light. And at 1 a.m., I was perceiving something burnt. So I looked at my charger. It was plugged on the wall. I plugged my phone. It was still working. I said, thank God it never burned. So I turned it off. The electronics were plugged, but since it was on a power surge, the extension didn't come on. So I felt okay, there was nothing wrong. At 2 a.m., the smell was too much. Few minutes from then, next thing I saw was the room, the sitting room was all in light, all in flame. I jumped up. I looked at my back. Fire on the wall, already blazing, and where the fire was coming from was just behind the chair, and the wall is like this, and the fire was burning to the curtain, to the wall. I didn't know what to do. I just quickly held the blanket I was carrying and began to wipe the fire, turn it out. I didn't shout, I didn't say anything. I was just calm, because as I was sleeping, I was hearing, your father is not sleeping and you are sleeping, wake up. You will always hear pastors say that, your father is not sleeping and you are sleeping, wake up. Your father is not sleeping and you are sleeping, wake up. So when I woke up, I knew it was the one that was waking me at that time. And I woke up, I turned out the fire, only for me to shift the chair. I saw that the power surge had burnt completely, brought out fire, burnt part of the chair. But the fire did not, it was not going. The fire was just where it was, burning up.
The fire refused to spread, but the chair was on fire.
After about 30 minutes, I opened everywhere. The smoke went out. I went to the room to tell my wife what happened. She didn't even hear anything. But after some time, I came back to the living room and I drew the chair out. I looked at the power surge. It was burnt. I wanted to bring it, but I couldn't bring it. But I saw something that shocked me. This is the mantle that was given to us in the first quarter of the year. The mantle wrapped the burning surge. The mantle did not go burn. My mind just went back. When my father and the Lord brought me up to the altar, he took the prayer shawl and covered me. And as he covered me, we didn't even know this mantle was still in the house. only for it to be behind the chair, covering the sword, and it covered the fire. And the fire could not extend from that position. And I just come to give God all the praise.
Are you just sitting and looking here?